Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today, we're doing our longer readings, and this will be Pisces in Leo season. Hello, my Pisces. How are you? Well, you know that when I'm doing my longer readings, I use 4 decks. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main message. I then ask for clarification from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. Words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards, and then finish everything up with, again, Radley Valentine, but this time Archangel Power Tarot cards. I've prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? I am an intuitive channeler. What that means is that I open myself up to my higher power. Whatever the message is comes through for somebody out there, for whoever needed to hear it, it just does. Now, there's some things that we need to know about Leo season, and I've got it right here. Okay, we talked about on July 20th, the new moon will be in Cancer season. It's the second new moon in Cancer season. This doesn't happen a whole lot. And that will be, like I said, the 20th of July at 1:32 Eastern Standard Time. All of the times will be Eastern. Okay, so the new moon comes. This is about second chances. So, if there's something that you didn't quite get right, you need to kind of get right, you need to review, this is a great time. Remember, full moon to new moon, as it gets smaller, get rid of things, as that's called the waning moon. New moon to full moon, as it gets bigger, the waxing moon, that's when you ask. Full moon, of course, release, relinquish, request. Now, July 22nd, Leo season begins at 4:37 a.m. The interesting part with that is that on the 28th of June, Mars entered Aries. So Mars is Aries, Aries is Mars. Mars likes Aries, Aries likes Mars because they're the same. So there's a lot of strength in that. But it really doesn't get its strength until it gets into Leo season, because Leo's the sun is Leo. So, you have these two fire signs with what they represent. So, when Leo season begins on that 22nd at, what did I say it was, at 4:37 a.m. Eastern time, things start moving, okay? Now, the 3rd of August, full moon, Aquarius, 11:58 a.m. Aquarius energy wants everything. It's like, I'm tired of this, sweep it away. Just let's get things let's start over. Let's start, okay? Now, I will, there is a website that talks a little more about some of this, and it's the one that I'm always posting on my community page and on Facebook, and I'll do that again closer to Leo season. The 18th of August, there is a new moon. It is in Leo, and it's at 10:41 p.m. We have on the 22nd of August, then at 11:45 a.m., then Virgo season begins. So we've got that 22nd to 22nd. We're 2020. A lot of 2 energy here. We've got Aries with Mars. We've got the Leo with Sun. We've got that new moon, second chance. A lot of really positive energy here. 3 planets are direct. Mercury, which is really great because Mercury, if I'm remembering correct, this is like the first time in several years that Mercury hasn't been retrograde in Leo. Then we have Venus and Mars. Then we have 5 planets retrograde. That's Jupiter, Saturn. Now Uranus is retrograde, then it goes direct. What I read was from 8:1 to 8:15, so for a very short little period of time. And Uranus isn't a real fast-moving planet. Expect the unexpected. Neptune and Pluto. So there's we still have some strange energy, but we also have some really strong energy with Leo, Sun, Aries, Mars. We have some really good counteracting type of energy with that. Okay, so, and again, that full moon, Aquarius, enough is enough. Okay, I have 3 cards, all face down. The first and second are reversed, and that means a little stronger message. So let's see what Leo season has in store for my Pisces. First card up, here it is, the 4 of Air. Now, even with everything that's been going on, my Pisces, you've been working a whole lot. You've been thinking a whole lot. Air energy is our Libra, Aquarius, Gemini thought processes. It could be our words. Could be about hearing news. But the thing is, you've been keeping yourself pretty busy during this strange time. It may be time for you to kind of step back a little bit. It may be time for you to take a little bit of self-care. It may be time for you to kind of withdraw from drama. So so I'm feeling kind of like there may be time for you to settle a little bit down. Because I do feel that your energy has been, kind of going. I've been talking about that I feel like you've been building on a lot of things. And so it might be time that you just take a little break and you just kind of soak up the rays if you're in the northern hemisphere. But it might be time for just a little break, okay? Or it might be time again for you to do some self-care before you start going again, okay? So time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. So there could be some major decisions coming too, because I do feel that you've been working on, some sort of a business or some sort of a growth opportunity. Meditation may provide answers. Always connect with your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is for you. Now, I do have a bug flying through, so don't think that there's I do get orbs many times over, but that's more of a white. That's not this little thing. Okay. Next card is reversed. Here we go. The sun. Now, what did I say? Leo is the sun. Okay, sun, Leo, sun. So this is very, very positive. So maybe this is also for you to rest on your laurels, okay? Maybe this is for you to now you've done what you needed to do. Now it's time for you to let things happen. Okay, so if you were by chance starting that business, starting that job, maybe you've come to that point where you can kind of slow down a little bit and let things happen. Now, this is Archangel Ariel. Happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, have confidence in yourself. Now, the other thing too is this is a 19. Nines have a lot of ending power. Ones have beginning power. So you add them together, it comes to a 10. 10's our transitional energy, and then we go back to that 1, which is that new beginning. So the thing again, maybe this is time, let things kind of rest on your laurels a little bit. Let things kind of catch up to you, okay? Because you've been, and then restart. Okay. Next card up. The King of Fire. So we are again in Leo season. This is Aries. Also, it's Sagittarius. And this is passionate, burning, determined type of energy. This is looking at the big picture. So whatever this is, like I said, maybe you need to step back a little bit. Kind of let things settle down a little bit. Look at how things are actually going. And I'm not saying you have to do this for a year or a month or maybe even a week, but it's like you need to take a step, and this is where you're going to see where your next direction is, where you're going to be going next, okay? So the King of Fire is motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and I feel that you, my Pisces, have been extremely ambitious, charismatic, focus, communicate with vision. So this is you being the leader, but I feel it's the leader in something that's very important to you. And okay, with vision and be a leader. Advice from someone creative. So you may, there may be, again, I do get this really strong business type of opportunity, strong business, that you've been working towards. Now remember, when I talk about a business, it could be any of those relationships, work, job, career, business, could be personal, intimate, interpersonal, romantic, it could be family, it could be a house, okay? So you just have to kind of figure out which, but I'm feeling like this is you very passionate about something that you've been working towards. And again, you may need a little bit of advice. You may need a little bit of direction, but for the most part, my Pisces, between the Sun and the King of Fire, you've got this. You've got this. So if anything, out of all of this, the Leo season should be treating you very well. How's that? Okay, all done. No, but it feels like Leo season. Like I said, you bask in the sun. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. 3 cards face down. John Holland kind of clarification. Let's see what we have here. Okay, this is reversed, so that's stronger. This is third eye chakra. There's 7 energy fields, and so from the root to the heart, which is your natural, that, like I said, that's more your natural. From your heart, yes, the heart again, to your crown is your supernatural. The third eye is the receiver. This is where you get your intuition. This is where all you have to do is stop a little bit. And when you're having that, when you have a question, when you have a query, when you're kind of thinking, stop a little bit. Silence yourself. Connect with your higher power, however that is you do it, and the answer comes. The intuition will be there. A lot of the success that you've been having with the sun, the king of fire, even with the 4 of air, knowing when to back off, knowing when to go forward, is because of your intuition, is because you've been getting these divine messages. Okay? Next card. Okay. Well, pretty much what we just talked about. Now, so 2, there's coordination with the 2. There's, working with somebody. It could be working, with your above. It could be working here. This is spiritual union. It could be that you have a partner that is really working with you for whatever this is. Again, a lot of your energy, my Pisces, has been about building something bigger than you, building something, maybe building a legacy of some sort, okay? I'll go with that business, but it's like building, it's been building something that you feel extremely passionate about. Now, in this case, it's as if you have a partner in that building. Now, that could also be that maybe you meet somebody because of what you've been building. Okay? Hope that makes sense. But yeah, you're continuing to go forward. Now, your next card here. We always have to have a little bit, right? So 8's, that infinity type sign. So as things go forward, this is one thing that, my Pisces, my first inclination was to say, get out of your mind, okay? Get outside of your mind. Your mind feeds you the doubts. Your mind feeds you the fear, and I do feel fear is, I'm going to just say fear is the tool of the dark one. But sometimes a little healthy fear helps you to stay on target. Sometimes, you have to kind of go through those things. So there has to be a balance with this, okay? There has to be a balance where the fear does not trap you so much as it, and I don't know that it should be fear as much as it is that, you just need to be aware, okay? But it looks like from this, it looks like you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So, the fear should not be trapping you, okay? The thoughts, maybe you need to go through things, and maybe you need to, I would say in some ways you do need to deal with this, but I don't necessarily think what this card's representing is necessarily all that negative. Sometimes you need a little bit of that negative so that you can then see where the holes are in your plan. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay, let's go on. Any kind of words of advice. And really, whatever you're building, my Pisces, whatever you've been going after, whatever you've been working towards, there's a lot of divine energy here. There's a lot of divine blessings here. There's a lot of, just if you've been ignited, you've been, it's like paths. Not to say you haven't worked for it. Not to say that at all. You have been working for it. But, I would hope that periodically you would stop and just say, thank you. Thank you. And then get back to work. So, okay, let's go on, my Pisces. Here we go. 3 cards face down. The dream. So there's a lot of, there goes, this is another 6. So, there's also the dream, spiritual union. There's what is I'm working for. continue. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on what it is you've been working for, because it really feels, what is it, and it could be in a different manner too. I mean, maybe you've been working towards better fitness, okay? So, I know that that's totally different. Maybe you've been working on improving something in your physical or your mental or your emotional self too. So, so all of this actually works towards that. Can fit into that too. So this is, you have this dream, you have this goal, keep working towards it, okay? And the thing about this too is I'm feeling that while, sometimes romantic dreams like this can be a little unrealistic, I'm feeling like yours is not. Okay, here we go. Next card up. And here we have silence. There's the moon. There's the meditation. This is also on your, your spiritual union. So this is, again, like I said, sometimes you need to stop. And I said that you need to stop, calm yourself, reach out, and things will come. Now it's interesting. This is the moon. We have our full moon coming up. So, yeah, and also too, yes, we did. If you look where that's at, that's with that third eye. Okay. Your next card, your last card, stress. Yeah. So that's interesting that would be on your trapped in fear, stress. So you worry, maybe you're worrying that you're not doing enough. Maybe you're worrying that, you've got too much to do. Maybe again, as you're building whatever this is, as you're working on whatever it is, you're thinking, it's like, okay, this is why you need to have silence. This is why you need to, to rely on that spiritual connection. Okay? Okay. Let's go on now. So in many ways, there is a natural and a supernatural component to your reading this for Leo season. And it feels like I'm reading that, that energy from Leo and Aries and Aquarius, all of that energy will be continuing to push you forward. But again, you need to make sure that you take that time to, and you might need, again, that four of air, that silence, you need to take that time to quiet yourself periodically also, because you might be pushing yourself too much. And when you push yourself too much, my Pisces, that's when and you don't take that time for that spiritual and that physical and emotional renewal, that's when that fear and those stressors come into play. Okay? Okay. Okay, 3 cards face down, middle one reversed. Here we go. The Page of Raphael, water energy, and the spiritual union has a lot of water energy in that too. So this is the Page, water, Scorpio, Pisces, also Cancer energy, fluid, emotional. And pages, pages have an excitement to them. They're willing to do anything within, of course, that's morally right. But the Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. The insights go with that third eye and go with that silence, but you may find that because of what you're doing, it gives you a bigger social circle, okay? This card is reversed. Here we are, the Knight of Michael. Now, Michael is air energy again. So if we don't remember what 4 of air is, it is our Libra, our Aquarius, our Gemini. It's our words, it's our thoughts, it's hearing news. So Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. That might be why you're a little bit stressed. Choose logic over emotion. So, you've been having to keep a really good balance between the two, okay? Sudden changes. So while you're putting things together, you've got to do that thing where you kind of back off a little bit, you renew yourself, and then it pushes you forward also. Okay. So Leo season, will have, you need to rest a little bit, but then once you've had your rest, get up and get moving. Okay, your last card here is the Knight of Ariel. So you have 2 knights. Knights are directional. So sometimes, nights being directional, sometimes they need to be directed. Sometimes they just, okay, I've got my directions. I know what I need to do. Michael is your thoughts. Ariel is your earth energy again. And, so earth energy, we don't have that in here. Earth energy is our Taurus, our Capricorn, our Virgo, something solid. So this is, again, everything that you've been doing down here, putting your emotions, your heart, your soul, your love, everything is all about, having that payback also. Okay? So earth, it's solid, something, someone you can touch. It's also money from a job or career. Nights, again, directional. And the thing about these two nights is the way they're now this one's not moving, so this one is kind of waiting, but this one's moving fast, but they're both positioned to look into the future. Okay? So the Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan, being watched over by someone kind. So you've just got all of this going on, my Pisces, but you do need to take care of yourself during this time. And again, this could be a job, this could be work, a career, this could be you opening a business, this could be any type of relationship also. And again, it's like, okay, I've got to move forward. Oops, I got to rest a little bit, replenish. Oh, I got to move faster. So it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a stop and go because it's really not. Everything is moving forward. Just make sure that you, during all of this, make sure you just take care of yourself, okay? Because this is good. I like this for you. Okay, so my Pisces, if you like this for you, if you like my readings, please remember down there, the like, share, subscribe, please press on them. You really help to support my channel by doing that. But as always, my Pisces, know that you are loved, stay safe, and be blessed. Bye-bye.